And I went through the same rigmarole again, this time with the real Helen. And I told her about Noel and Tim and the rest of it. And I went and told her that Noel had done a runner.
How did she take that?
That's the thing, not what I expected.
What did you expect?
Well, I expected upset, anger, tears.
And what did you get?
I got sheepish.
Sheepish?
Yes, like a sheep.
Yeah, I know what sheepish means.
What I actually got was this.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
In trouble? It's a very old-fashioned expression, Helen. You've got to remember it was Noel that got you into trouble here.
No, I mean I'm in trouble with you, aren't I?
With me? No, I'm only trying to help. It's a big ordeal being pregnant. You've got some important decisions to make.
I'm not pregnant.
What?
I faked it.
What are you saying to me, Helen? You are Helen, aren't you?
Well, I bought a pregnancy testing kit and with a bit of help from my friends in the chemistry department, I faked the result. I did it to get back at Noel.
What for?
I found out he'd slept with my sister just before me, and it really got to me. We're very similar in one way, and the other it's just pure rivalry, really. She drives me mad, and she always gets there first. Slightly better exam results, slightly faster swimmer, runner, jumper. She was even born 10 minutes before me. Slightly bigger boobs, of course, and always slightly better looking boyfriends. I thought when I'd landed Noel, or Tim, that I'd finally come out on top. Even though I was underneath at the time, if you get what I mean.
I think so.
And then she showed me a picture of Pete.
So you thought this pregnancy scam would...
Scary and shitless, basically. I thought he deserved it. I was going to tell him when he decided to face me, but obviously that's not on his agenda.
Well...
Is that what you could think of to say? Well,
what would you have said?
well, what else did she have to say?
That was it, really. Oh, as if to make my day complete, she left me with one parting thought.
Oh, and for God's sake, don't tell my sister, will you?
And that she left.
Oh dear. It's not going to go down too well, is it? Presumably, her sister still thinks Helen's pregnant.
Yeah, and she's not going to come coming second best on that one either. She's probably impregnating herself as we speak.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
What?
What do you make of this?
What is it?
It's a brown paper bag.
I can see it's a brown paper bag.
Sorry, it's the bag she bought the pregnancy testing kit in. Look, it's got some letters written on it. I didn't know, really seen it at the time. It's...
Nagaya Kuth-anda.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Anagram?
It's like a word to me. African, maybe.
African? You reckon it means it?
Don't know, but I know a man who does. Let's see if he's around. Hi, Morris. It's Max. Fine, thank you. You? Excellent. Good. Just a quickie, Morris. Just doing a bit of research. I've come across a word. Thought you might be able to help me. Your neck of the woods, I think. Right. Well, forgive the pronunciation. Nagaya Kuth... That's it? Right. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Thank you. Yep, you're a marvel. I'll let you get on. Thank you, Morris. Bye.
Well?
Zulu.
Zulu?
Apparently it's a call of action. When a man gets a woman pregnant and flees the tribe, the rest of the tribe have to track him down and eat his testicles on a plate.
What?
Oh, I just made that up. It is Zulu, though. But I think it's something no one might find even more threatening than his balls on a plate. It means I love you.
Whoa. So this wasn't just a revenge thing then? Our lady is quite smitten.
It would appear so.
I see what you mean about threatening, though. Nothing would freak Noel out more than the thought of some love-struck female. Given a choice, he'd probably rather have his testicles eaten by warriors.
Saving a fortune in contraception.
Yeah, that's true. Why Zulu, then?
I don't know. It makes sense, really. I seem to recall one of the twins choosing African studies as a supplementary. Something about missionary work.
No, that Noel's already taught her the right position. April was heralded as usual by my own ridiculously early brand of hay fever. Achoo! Tree pollen, apparently. It's worse than ever this year. And if I sneeze once... Achoo! Oh, I sneezed 1,000 bloody times. Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, April the 4th. Max and I decided to let Helen and Rachel sort out their sibling rivalries without any more interference from either of us. And we haven't heard another word from either of them since. Trouble is, we haven't heard from Noel either. I know he was a prat to do what he did, but, well, to throw away your degree on something that turns out to be a hoax. Well. That remark he made just before he left about Big Brother and me treating him that way, or him treating me that way. I don't know. It's just, I don't like to go back to talking about him really, but I suppose I'd adopted him. I suppose he was like replacement for Henry. Anyway, life's not all bad. Something cool happened on Friday. Cool. Now there's a word I wouldn't have used a year ago. Anyway, I was in a student union bar and Max came in and she just walked up to me and said, just casually, you're a history student, aren't you? And I said, yes. And she said, well, you should be interested in dates. So I said, yeah, I suppose I am. And she said, all right then, how'd you like to go out on one with me? Just like that, she asked me out. I was gobsmacked. It's taken me 3 days to get round to writing it in my diary. I mean, for a start, I don't think I've ever been asked out by a girl before, certainly not one with a brain. And secondly, well, it's Max. I mean, me and Max. Max and me. It's just weird. It's not weird at all. Like she said, even history professors can get lonely and, well, we just get them so easily. It's all just easy. No awkwardness, we just chat and laugh. I don't know if anything will ever come of it, but probably not. Hope it does. April 19th. Oh, whoa. This is just ridiculous. I went over to the medical centre today to see if I could get some strong antihistamines or something. Anything to stop this nonsense. It just seems worse than ever. But the doctor, he was bemused. He said the tree pollen count is well down at the moment, so he wants me to go back tomorrow to see if I've developed an allergy to something else. Good practice for the medical students, he said. They love a challenge. Still no word from Noel. I'm going tomorrow. Yes, yes, I went tomorrow. April 21st. Yesterday was one of the worst experiences of my life. And believe me, I've got a few to choose from. 600 snotty, spotty medical students poking at me with every known device. Needles, swabs, powders, sprayers, scrapers, you name it. If they couldn't stick it in me, they'd wipe it, scrape it, blow it, or spray it on me. I've been tested for food allergies, material allergies, chemical allergies, air pollutants, water pollutants. They even tested me to see if I was allergic to myself. Apparently I wasn't, but one of the medical students was, and he had to be rushed off to hospital with a rash. And the end result? Nothing. Not a sausage. I'm a medical enigma, they say. I've even attracted the attention now of the top man, Professor Cadwallader himself. Guess what? He wants me to go and see him tomorrow. I think he must be after a Nobel Peace Prize or a knighthood or something. Anyway, he wants to do his own tests on me. April 22nd. Cadwallader has stuck about 800 patches on me. I look like a chain smoker, desperate to give up. He said he should have the results back in a week. I just hope it doesn't turn out I'm allergic to Max. We're just great at the moment. We've progressed from chatting and laughing to other stuff. It's great. Easy. She's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, I reckon. This whole place is. Sometimes, you know, I have to pinch myself to see if it's really me inside here. I can't believe how much I've changed. It's like last Sunday, I was round at Max's place, just sitting on the sofa, just dozing in front of the TV, you know, like we do after a couple of pints of lunch. Anyway, one of the old black and white musicals came on the TV. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Now, if that had been me and Gay at home watching it, but straight up, bloody soft old tosh. But no, me and Max, we sat and watched the whole thing, the whole way through. We sat there, just holding hands, grinning like a couple of love-struck kids. Fabulous it was. I tell you what, they don't write them like that anymore. Well, I've never been a smoochy kind of guy. And I've never been romantic. Don't ask me why. It's just that I've never really been a man. Touch it. And when the hero gets the girl, I never cry. But all that changed about a week ago, when Cupid, bless his heart, shot his bow. I knew something was wrong when I suddenly burst into song. Now there's something that I think you won't know. Tell him, Tom.
I've got the bug. Come on, give me a hug. An irresistible force has given my heartstrings a tug. I've been a while since I met this girl. And when we're kissing, my heartbeat starts missing, my toes start to curl. Oh, I've been bitten, now I'm smitten.
I knew I'd go off the rails when I started painting my nails. You too? Me too?
She's got the bug. Come on, give her a hug. And irresistible force has given her heartstrings a tug. She's in a world that's intellectual cut. And when she's kissing, her heartbeat starts missing, her toes start to curl. Fit together like a hand-in glove.
Well, we know this is no illusion. Let's repeat it so there's no confusion. We have jointly reached the conclusion. We're in Hang on. Come in. Hello? Oh, hi, babe. Yeah, no, I've just been checking. Yeah. I think we might have a result. One of Cab Hollander's patchy things, it's gone pink. Number... Well, I'm reading it backwards, but I think it says 54C. Don't know, that's all it says. No idea. Let's hope it doesn't turn out I'm allergic to you, eh? I'm only joking, it's all right. Yeah, I'll give you a call as soon as I know. Yeah, sometime tomorrow. Hey, don't work too hard, eh? I'll speak to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Yeah, bye. Now you put it down first. No, go on, you put it down. No, go on. No.
Cut yourself shaving?
Bloody hell.
Sorry, I've still got a key. Don't say anything. It's my turn to do the talking. No, actually, do tell me something. Just one sentence. Why do you look like that?
Allergy tests.
Right. Now it's my turn. I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
I suppose I should fill you in on the details.
I think there's things you ought to know first.
No,
mate.
no. Please, let me. God knows I've practiced enough. Rick, I went to see my dad.
I don't really think that money was the thing, no.
I didn't go because I needed money. I went because I needed a dad.
And what happened?
He gave me some money. He's weird like that.
So you told him the whole story?
It's funny, isn't it, what it takes to bring two people together? My dad, he really loved my mum. He loved her so much. He was never the same after she died. When I started to tell him what had happened, what I'd done, I fully expected both kidneys to come flying out at any minute. But the look on his face, I'll never forget it. You see, Rick, my dad and my mum, He hadn't been married for quite as long as they'd led me to believe.
What do you mean?
Exactly the same thing had happened to my dad when he was 23. He'd got a girl into trouble. And that's why he married my mum. He cried like a baby when he told me that.
No. She's not pregnant.
What?
It was a hoax. She made it up to get her own back on you for sleeping with her sister. She's not pregnant.
This changes things.
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Listen, but I've decided to marry the girl. If she'll have me.
You don't really have to do that, though, do you?
No, but if she wants me to, I'll do it. And I'll try my best to make her happy. But if she doesn't, well, that's okay. I'll give her all the money she needs. She can have all the money. My dad insisted on that. Yeah, you don't argue with my dad.
Well, the girl still exists. I mean, even though she's not pregnant, how do you feel now?
Well, it's strange, isn't it? I mean, I'm reconciled with my dad. I no longer have to marry a girl that I hardly know or deal with a pregnancy I didn't want. I mean, I should feel amazing, but...
But what?
But some little part of me inside feels sort of disappointed. How bizarre is that?
Well, you could still go and see her, you could still get to know her, and you could, you know...
Yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Well, I suppose she might have something to say about that, but I think she really liked you.
Do you reckon?
Well, the reactions didn't exactly signify indifference, did they?
I suppose you're right.
And if you want my opinion...
Well, which I do. Oh, right. Is that your whole opinion, or is there more to come?
Sorry, mate. If you want my opinion, she's worth chasing after.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I do. She's a unique lady. They both are.
Does that make sense?
Probably not.
Hey, I suppose I should ask. Did you find out which one it was?
Helen.
Oh, pity.
Oh dear, why?
Smaller boobs. No, I'm only joking. She's really nice, Helen. Really pleasant. To be honest, I found the other one a bit scary.
In what way?
Well, just kind of a bit intense.
Yeah?
What are you looking at?
A little while ago I lost a brother. I feel like I just found one again. Can't believe I just said that.
I'm glad you did.
Andrew!
Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry. April 29th. I can't decide which was more painful, the allergy or having 85 sticky patches ripped off my chest. It was like having the world's biggest bikini line waxed by the Royal Marines. My upper body is now totally hairless and I'm ready to audition for the Chippendales. Almost. But it was all worth it. Professor Cavolinger, he finally came up with the goods. A positive reaction to patch number 54C. It appears that I'm allergic to tissues. To celebrate, I went out and bought some monogrammed hankies. I told Max about everything that had happened, and she said she kept fairly quiet about Noel's disappearance, so it won't be a problem sneaking him back onto the course. He's been to see Helen today. We await further developments with interest.